Welcome back, my friends, both old and new. This video today is going to be about Scott Ritter, Jeffrey Sachs, and Judge Napolitano. There's a couple of other people I can mention, but three's enough for now. I think all three of them are frauds, especially Judge Napolitano pretends not to be educated on a lot of topics, asks questions like he's anti-Israel, he's got to be, and all three of these guys keep getting it wrong. For instance, Scott Ritter. 10 months ago, Scott Ritter said that if Israel goes into Gaza, they're going to lose 20 or 30,000 soldiers, and they're going to leave Gaza with their tail between their legs in defeat. Well, Scott, that didn't happen. Okay, did you apologize to people for misleading them about Israel's capabilities and their ability not to kill 50,000 civilians like you said they would, or 100? What'd you say? Scott said they were going to kill 200,000 civilians. Maybe 2,000 civilians were inadvertently killed. Maybe in Gaza. Most of the civilians are militants. So why would anybody even listen to Scott Ritter? Jeffrey Sachs, for some reason, because he's a professor, people take what he says as gospel. Why? He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's another guy. There's a few of them that are out there that are pretending to be experts on Israel. Well, now Israel's going into Lebanon. The first they destroyed, eliminated, killed, assassinated, whatever you want to say, all of the senior leadership of Hezbollah, all of them, top to the middle, all the lieutenants, all the captains, all the generals, including generals from the Iranian Revolutionary Guards. This can't be dismissed. Israel is wiping out Hamas and Hezbollah wherever they are. And they've done most of this by air, some by artillery, most by air, most by F-16s. But for the most part, they are preparing Lebanon to be free. Why doesn't Scott Ritter and Jeffrey Sachs and Judge Napolitano, why don't they talk about the outcome of the end of terrorism? Why do they want to appease terrorists? Why do they want to pretend that Israel is the bad guy here? This is my problem with them. There has to be a deeply seated anti-Israel bias. They got to have some Jewish issue problem. That whatever it is, they are wrong, they've been wrong, they're going to continue to be wrong, and I don't know why anybody listens to them. If you listen to anybody on Judge Napolitano, you're wasting your time. If you're listening to Scott Ritter, you're wasting your time. If you're listening to Jeffrey Sachs, you're wasting your time. If you're listening to anybody who tells you that Israel can't defeat Hezbollah and will not ultimately go into Iran. Now, they're not going to go into Iran until they clean out the flank in the West Bank. And while we're on the West Bank, they will do an operation in the West Bank, similar as they did in Gaza. They're going to close that up. They're going to seal the border with Jordan. And then ultimately what's going to happen is Jordan is going to become the Palestinian state. There's going to be a mass exodus out of the West Bank. And then, of course, there's going to be war with Palestine. Anyway, that's today's video. I hope I wasn't all over the place too much. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate the subscriber growth. Talk to y'all soon. Thanks.